Welcome to today's edition of 12 Days of Tech with GEG Kentucky. My name is Jason Reed from Marshall County Schools, and today I'm going to give you a free template to create branching storybooks with your students. So if you're a certain age, you might remember choose your own adventure books where you read a part and then you choose what your character will do in the next piece of the story. And so really we can do this with Google Slideshows using images, text, and make it look very interactive and very dynamic for your students. What I have here for you is a few different templates, and so I've just designed some things that look very storybook-like, and so this way your students have some options. They can select the look and feel of the story that they want to create depending on which one they like best. I find that your students may need a planner because it can become a tangled mess of logic deciding what would happen after a character does this and this and this 5 steps down the road. So here is a quick Google drawing template where they can plan out their thoughts. Adding a page is fairly simple. The students will just need to use the templates that I've designed here. So up here in the option to add slides, if they use this drop down, they will have a couple of different options. Once they pick the look and feel that they like best, then they can just write a portion of their story. So they could give it, a title for this chapter, if you will. Then they'll need to write some text that ends with some situation. Of course, they can also do images. Once they have the choices set up, then down here in the bottom, they give the reader the options. What choice will you select? After writing one chapter of the story, then the students can add pages that represent those decisions. So in this example, you may go to the castle or you may go to the pond. Now all we need to do is add pages that represent those choices. So again, I'm going to come add from my template. The best thing that I can give as advice is use those choices as the titles of the pages. That will make your life infinitely easier later when you try to create your links. The pond will be my next chapter title. And so now I have 2 pages, each representing one of those choices. The only really technical difficulty here is creating a hyperlink within your Google Slideshow. So the students will select and highlight their text, use the link button or Control K, and once they've done that, they will want to link to another slide in the presentation, which kind of hides from you. And this is why you wanted to name those chapters or pages appropriately, because it makes it infinitely easier to find that page that you would like to link to. When you're in presentation mode, the reader can then just click that link and go straight to that chapter of their story. One thing that can be slightly annoying is just from the way the workspace is designed, you may run out of real estate down there at the bottom. So sometimes I will have the students drag that link to the top when they're creating the link because you need space for that drop down. So once you link that, then you can drag it back down to the bottom. Sometimes that is frustrating just on a physical level. I have that storybook template linked for you down in the video description. Feel free to use that with your students. I hope it's helpful. I hope your students enjoy being creative storytellers, and I hope you're enjoying the 12 Days of Tech from GEG Kentucky.